What if you were told you had to choose doctor or model, soldier or dancer, that you could only be one thing? This is the story of a woman who refused to choose, who fought the world's biggest lie, that you can only have one passion. Her name is Tejaswini Manogna, and her life is a battle cry for every multi-passionate soul. From the beginning, Tejaswini's heart beat to multiple rhythms, the disciplined pulse of science, and the expensive flows of art. For a while, she could keep them in harmony, but then reality hit medical school. The workload was brutal. Every hour spent in the direction hall was an hour stolen from the dance studio. The world started to whisper, then to speak loud. You are distracted. You need to focus. Pick one. This was her first real test, not of talent, but of identity, and for a moment she believed them. The dancer began to fade. Then came the pagans, a new stage, a new kind of performance, and with it, a new kind of failure. At Miss Diva, she was a favorite, but the crown went to someone else. She finished in the top 6, and to the world, it was a respectable loss. But for her, it was fair. In that quiet moment of defeat, her resolve was forget in fire. She didn't just want to win a pageant, she wanted to prove her philosophy that a woman could be a scholar and a spectator, a healer and a queen. She went back, not just to the stage, but to her core. She integrated her passions. The pagan platform wasn't just beauty, it was the environment, informed by a doctor's understanding of planetary health. Her talent wasn't just a dance, it was a story of discipline and culture. When she returned to the stage at Miss Earth India, she wasn't just a model, she was the Tejaswini Manogna, NCC cadet, classical dancer, and that made all the difference. She wasn't competing, she was simply presenting her whole unedited self. And the world finally saw her, not a part of her, all of her. Divine Miss Earth India 2019. The crown wasn't the victory was the method. She didn't conquer one mountain by abandoning the others. She built bridges between them. So, what's the blueprint? How did she do it? She lives by three principles that we can all steal. Number one, synergy, not sacrifice. She didn't see her passions as a separate time consuming boxes. She found the links. How does dance improve a doctor's grace under pressure? How does a doctor's empathy make a model message more authentic? Look for the overlaps, not the conflicts. Number 2. Discipline is the framework. You can't manage passions without a structure. Her discipline wasn't a cage. It was the trellis that allowed all her vines to grow upward without tangling. Talent is chaotic. Discipline is reliable. Number 3. Redefine failure as data. Her first pagan loss wasn't no, it was feedback. Your work needs more power. Your answer needs more of your story. She stopped seeing failure as a verdict and started treating it as a debug report for her own journey. Tejaswini Manogna's story is more than an inspiration, it's a permission slip. For the coder who also wants to paint, for the accountant who dreams of opening bakery, for anyone who has ever been told you have to pick a lane. Your multi-passionate heart isn't a goose, it's your superpower. The world doesn't need more one-dimensional people, it needs more integrated, complex and whole human beings. The goal isn't to balance your passions on a tightrope. The goal is to weave them into a tapestry, so strong that it becomes the very ground you walk on. So the next time someone asks you, what do you do? Feel free to give them more than one answer. You are not being difficult, you are just being you, the full, unedited, magnificent person.